All right, we're gonna do the pre-workout sequence for lower body squat or hinge emphasis, this first one up here. And we're gonna, because today is, for me, hinge day. But you do this on squat or hinge day. And we're gonna run through that now. What you need is your foam roller, and you're just going to roll through your hip flexors here, which is just that front of that leg. So you wanna have the roller like so. So I'm just on that front of that one leg there, okay? And I'm just gonna roll back and forth in the front of that hip, just trying to find little, if there's any sort of sore spots or anything like that. You might roll onto the inside of that leg a little bit. Coming up, maybe even tack and floss and just bend the knee a little bit. Yeah, just sort of trying to bring awareness to the muscles we're about to use. Says about a minute up there, but that's enough for us today. So on to the other side. So just in the front of that hip there, rolling up. Might do onto the inside there, just still some hip flexors there. And again, tacking and flossing. Just a nice little SMR, self-myofascial release. Cool. That's enough for the roller. Now we want to do a nice hip flexor stretch. So we're going to put this a chair behind you here, or a seat, or a step. You could go a little bit lower if you want to. You could also be hard against the wall as well if you want to be. And we're going to do a biphasic hip flexor stretch here. So we're going to just, biphasic just means two phases, two stages. So we're just going to move in and out of that, trying to bring awareness and a bit of movement into our body. Squeezing the glutes, pushing up there. If this is too much for you as well, you could easily just have, you know, no bench there and just be doing it flat, okay? We'll do the other side there. Same thing. Just pressing into that biphasic, moving in and out of that nicely. Should feel that nice big stretch down the, maybe in the quads or in the front of those hip flexors there nicely. Really good. Cool, that'll about do us. And then we move into our coordination, our corrective exercise. I like to use one of these still. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing from this angle and then from another angle. So we're going to do quadruped leg arm opposite sweeps. This is all about coordination and making sure that you're firing contralaterally. We want to make sure that these movements are nice and even. So we're going to be coming up, leaving the ground at the same time, and just pressing through our fist and through our heel. And then we're going to move out evenly like this, back around, down for a sweep. Up, out, back, down, 3 times. And then we're going to go to the other side, pushing out, fist and heel, out, back in, sweep, out, back in, sweep, out, back in, sweep, 3 times, and then the other side, out, back in, sweep, out, back in, sweep, 3 times. You should feel your core starting to activate. Other side. Starts to get your heart rate up and your respiratory system going. Other side again, so we're doing this 3 times 3. Other side, last side. There you have it, that's our coordination corrective exercise there. So we don't need that anymore. And then we're going to need to activate. So we're going to do our banded fire hydrants. I've got these 2 bands here because we'll need both of them. So you're going to put this on like a pair of undies. You're just going to put that just above your knees here. Now you could hang on to something here, or you just stand like this, opening up like a dog peeing on the fire hydrant. We're going to do 5 of these to activate through your glutes. So 5 each side. Five, and then we want to come down. I keep the band on for this. Come down to the ground, have little bunny ears like this. Put your feet into there. Pull this up over right up to your hips. And now we're going to do a nice easy glute bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then we come back up to our feet. Obviously you can take the band off if you want to, if you're finding that hard. For that, what you want to do is more fire hydrants, so more activation. 3, 4, 5. Should feel pretty burny after that. Good, then I take them off because we're not going to do another one of those. But we do come down for the glute bridges again to activate. Up into our hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. That's our activation phase. Step number 3. Done. And then we want to do our foundational movement. So we're squat and hinge day. So we want to do squats and hinges, right? So a pure squat and a pure hinge. And the pure squat, I've got a nice lightweight here, 30 kilo, which is just where I'm at with these. We're going to do a nice goblet squat. So this is holding the weight here like this. Coming down. 5 of these. And then just flipping it around just for a pure hinge. So you're just going to hold the dumbbell like this, pushing the tailbone back in an RDL. 1, 2, 4, 5. Goblet squats again. 1, 2, 3, 5. Swapping around, hinge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it from the other side for you. 1, 3, 5. Hinging. 4, 5. And that's the foundational movement done. As you can hear, I'm a bit huffy puffy, which is awesome because I got the blood pumping nicely. Now we're going to do twitchy jumping jacks and explosive vertical jump. I'll show you both off the bench and the step. You also don't even need to use these if you don't feel comfortable jumping off a step or falling off a step. But a twitchy jumping jack is just like this. Twitchy just means fast, so you're going to go 5. And then you do need to do a depth vertical jump. That just means falling off here softly into an explosive jump, okay? Just one of those. We're gonna do 3 of those through, so I'll show off your bench next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks silly, feels better because you're laughing and smiling. Here we go. Depth jump, big explosion. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So just 3 lots of this and should be firing on all cylinders. Enjoy your workout. Should be feeling really good now.